Next topic is source of history. We learn about the events that occurred thousands of years ago through the evidence which our ancestors have left behind. So we have learned about the different types of activities, their day-to-day activities, and how they used to live, their lifestyle, their eating habits. Everything we have learned how through our ancestor. That means our grandfather, god grandfather, great grandfather, and so on. Historians and archaeologists come up with path breaking information regarding the past with the help of these evidences. So the historians have come to know about different types of activities with their respective ancestors, and with the help of their or you can say with the help of these information they have come to the conclusion that these type of activities had taken place in our past. The source material studied by historians to get relevant information can be divided into two categories, that is archaeological and literary. So we can say that the sources of the source material, that means the source material through which we have come to the through which we have got the information, it is divided into two categories. So the first one is archaeological and the second one is literary. So here is the sources of history. Archaeological, that is inscription, monuments, coins, and other objects and artifacts. Similarly, in the literary also, religious and secular texts, indigenous and foreign sources, and the last one is literary texts composed in unknown scripts. So these are the sources of history. First one is archaeological and the second one is literary. Archaeological sources are discovered and studied under a separate branch or discipline of historical research called archaeology. So what do you mean by archaeology? Archaeology is a source, or you can say one type of source which was discovered and studied by different types of historians by doing different research, by collecting the information. That procedure is known as archaeology. It is the scientific study of the material remains of the past discovered through excavation conducted at various historical sites. So these information have which we have got today, we got by conducting different types of excavation. That means extracting different types of materials from you can say underground of the earth, and by taking out that statues, that utensils, that you can say different types of ornaments. With the help of these evidence we come to know what actually or you can say or during which period these items were belonged. Monuments, coins, sculptures, painting, weapons, pottery, ornaments, and other objects or artifacts unearthed through excavation at historical sites are various sources. So with the help of the excavation we have come to know different types of, or you can say we have got the evidence in the form of monuments, coins, sculptures, painting, weapons, pottery, ornaments, and different types of other objects. So with the help of these objects we come to know what are the different sources of our past. These sources are often more reliable than the literary source because they reveal fact clearly and without any biases. So whatever the resources which we have got from by excavation, these resources are, you can say, more reliable because or you can say the archaeological sources are more acceptable as compared to the literary sources, because we have got the evidence through which we come to know what actually happened in our past. So hence we can see that archaeological sources are more reliable or more acceptable as compared to the literary sources. Literary sources include a written form. So literary sources means whatever the documents or the information which we have got, it is present in either in a tablet or a book or in a palm leaves. These are important as they record the cultural, social, political, and economic state of affairs of the period during which they were composed. So whatever the literary sources which we have got, it is in the form of, or you can say we come to know different types of cultures. That means which culture was used during those period, what were their or you can say what was or how the society was divided, how the administration was run, and what are the different businesses which they have adapted in order to run their kingdom. Different scripts such as Brahmi, Kharoshati, Devanagari, Aramaic, Roman, pictography, etc. were used to compose these texts. So different types of, you can say, scripts, or you can say different languages were used, different pictures were made, so that so each scripts or each literary sources of each period is different from one another. There are many literary texts that were not written and used no script. So even there are other information which we don't know because they were not written in a script, or they were not you can say or as they were not written in a script, we don't know certain other facts, certain facts. They were transferred from one generation to the next orally. So though they were not written in the form of, you can say, in the document form, but they were transferred from one generation to another by orally, that means by telling. Let us now discuss the source of in history in greater detail. So this is all about the different types of sources which come to know about our past, and the next video we will learn about the archaeological sources and the literary sources in detail.